Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is the 3rd of April, I believe, yes, or the 4th if you're in Australia and New Zealand. It's a Saturday here, or Sunday if you're on the other side of the world. It's kind of early this morning. Been up a while. It's kind of chilly this morning. So the moon started the day in Sag, but it moved into Capricorn around 14 a.m. in the morning. So I thought I would just take you through, sort of give you a little view of the office as you walk in. We're still putting things in its place. It's not completely done yet, but I thought you might enjoy some of the things that we do have out. Of course, this is Michael's soul drawing. A friend of ours, Nikki, did this for him, and he got a message with this drawing. This is Archangel Michael, but that's kind of his thing. He is connected very acutely with Archangel Michael, and we can see we have a couple of paintings here. You can see the rainbows on the wall. We'll show you how that happens. And as you walk in, this is Michael's room. And I may not even have to turn the light on because this camera is so good. So this is the artwork on the walls, of course, is all his. This is his. He did that as well. And we have this high window here to bring some light into it. There's his mermaid, his castle. And he has some grids here. I guess what I'll do is maybe I'll have him show you the grids, or at least talk about the grids. So that's Michael's room. And then this is what we call the reception area. We have a bench that we're going to put back in here. That's Michael's painting of a harpy eagle. And there we have the Tree of Life. Michael did that as well out of wood for me. And there's the sort of the where I would sit when I'm talking to clients or patients. Sort of the front desk, I guess. And over here, let's look over here. You can see outside. This is a picture. Let me turn the light on for this because you can't really see it. I actually have a cup of coffee in my hand. So I'm trying to do this without... There we go. I don't know if you can see it now. It's a beautiful picture of the Cape, actually. An artist sold it to me many, many years ago. I'm trying to remember what his name was. Alan Holsey, I think. This is the art that my... client and friend Robin made for me. She's the woman who makes all my earrings. If you like my earrings, Robin made them. And then if we look over here, I don't know if you can see it in the window there, but there's that giant crystal that was sent to me by some of my fans. I do try to keep all the stuff that you guys send me around somewhere. This, of course, is my altar to justice, where I have my the lone wolf himself, Bernie Sanders, the man, the voice of him who crieth in the wilderness, along with Ruth Bader Ginsburg by his side. And this is the back. This is sort of an altar as well. It's where I keep a lot of my cards and crystals and such. There's Archangel Gabriel over there. He's part of my part of my Pisces new moon altar. I brought him here, and then we can see. You can't really see, so I'll bring you a little closer because there's just so much light here. There's that beautiful crystal, and the cool thing is that it creates all of these rainbows. Isn't there a song? She's got rainbows in her hair. That predates me a little bit. This morning, that's pretty, right? The light going. So that's the reception area, and this is my office. This is where I do my magic. Um, it's a little messy in that right corner, but I'm still working. It's a small space, so it's kind of hard. But there's some of my books. That's probably about maybe a sixth of the books I own. You can well imagine. Uh, and then, of course, this is the view out the window of the birds and the backyard. And this is a very comfy chair I've had for a long time. I have my my poster, this Tree of Life poster that I absolutely love. And then that is a twin flame artist rendition of the twin flame. If you come around this way, you can see I have my chakras and my Tree of Life poster, and then my treatment table, which I can fold up and take out. Don't look at that. That's a lot of stuff. And then there's the desk where I do some of my work. So what's going on today in the astrology? I hope you enjoyed that. Let me grab the thing that says what's going on. I happen to have it here on the front desk. So the moon shifts into Capricorn. That brings out our practical nature. The last couple of days with the moon in Sag, very inspiring time. It's when we're looking at the big picture, we're trying to extract meaning, and now we take that meaning and that perspective, and we work to create structures to support that. So when the moon's in Capricorn, we tend to work pretty hard. There can be some heavy lifting, a lot of moving of stuff in an attempt to structure things for longevity, right? For longevity. Oh, what do we have there? It's a little, is that the wren? Can you see? That's little Miss Wren on. Hello, Miss Wren. I love that wren. Oh, Carolina wren. Let me see if I can get a little closer before they run away. Hopefully you can. Oh, there she is. I know, because you don't know if it's a she or a he, but even when it's the boy, I call it Little Miss Wren. All right, so I guess I'll just leave the camera on this so you guys can enjoy the birds while I continue. So today, late today actually, Mercury makes its ingress into Aries, right? We had the sun move into Aries. That was the first planet to move into Aries. That occurred on the spring equinox. And now, let's see, a few weeks later, we have Mercury moving into Aries. And Mercury moving into Aries is initiating a sort of a new way of thinking. Mercury is about getting information, gathering information, how we process information, how we take it in, how we organize it, how we analyze it. But Mercury is not just analysis and information gathering. Mercury is the way we take in all types of information. So it's not just sort of the logical stuff, but it's also the intuitive stuff as well, and the psychic stuff in many cases. Mercury is the messenger of the gods. So when Mercury is active, we are getting information from the gods. And what was I going to say? So the other thing about Mercury moving into Aries is the ruler of the North Node, which is in Gemini right now, is Mercury. And so the North Node of the moon is, how do we evolve emotionally towards a better future, or towards the future? What is the evolutionary what's the evolutionary edge here? And it's Gemini. And with the ruler of Gemini being in Aries, we look at new ideas, new initiatory ideas. So a lot of good new ideas are coming. Aries tends to be very impulsive. So acting on those ideas is a little more challenging, and probably we have to wait a while before we actually act on those ideas. But the ideas are coming. And so write them down and figure out how you can, what you need to do. It's a time of being aware, taking care. It's a time of clearing out to a certain extent and then building back up. There's a lot of work ahead of us, but it's the kind of work that we can feel joyful about. We can feel joyful about. I was watching some of the George Floyd, um, snippets from the trial, and there's the Wren again. Hi, little Rayon. And it's very sad. People are devastated, and we need to be devastated. And hopefully, it seems to me like there's no way that this guy's going to get off, but we'll see, right? If he does, there's big trouble ahead. But if he doesn't, perhaps we are making steps in the right direction. All right, guys, much love. Take care. Have a great day. Like, subscribe. I did my Astrology of April. I did my Cabal of April. If you haven't checked it out, please do. It was a real labor of love for me, and I feel like it was a really good one this month. Some months I feel more hooked in than others, but this month I felt really, really hooked in. So that's a nuthatch right there that you're seeing. They're so sweet. They're pretty ballsy too. Usually it's the chickadees that will eat whether I'm close or not, but now the nuthatches are starting to get confident around me. So, and of course the little red squirrels, they're pretty confident around me. The gray ones, not so much, but I do yell at them more because they're so big and they eat so much seed. But as it stands, I'm able to feed everybody at this point, so we don't have to fight over food here. It helps not to have 200-pound dogs to feed every month. But I do miss them. And thank you. Some of you guys are sending me dogs that need homes and stuff. Thank you. I am looking into those. I am sending out applications and such. So thank you very much for your care and your confidence in me. All right, guys, much love. Take care.